Thank you very much. Mr. Barletta, you're recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you. Secretary Costa, thank you for being here today. I'm honored to serve as the Republican co-chair of the Job Corps Caucus because it is a program that I truly believe in, and I've seen the benefits of it firsthand. In my hometown of Hazleton, the Keystone Job Corps Center plays a significant role in our community. Back when I was mayor, students from the Keystone helped build sidewalks around City Hall and design trash receptacles during the downtown beautification project. I've also had numerous Job Corps students intern in my Hazleton district office. This is a program that truly benefits everyone involved. That's why I was disappointed to see earlier this year the Employment and Training Administration, which falls within your department, announced severe cuts to Job Corps' student slots despite a 1% funding increase from Congress. I appreciate that your department rescinded these cuts just last week, but I would also like to make sure that a similar situation doesn't arise in the future. Can you please provide any information on why ETA initially sought to cut Job Corps student slots despite a funding increase from Congress? And given that Job Corps faced fiscal management and contracting challenges under the Obama administration, can you please detail what you're doing to ensure that ETA is appropriately managing the Job Corps' budget?
Congressman, thank you for the question. And I noted that there was an article in, I believe, the Hazleton paper that addressed this issue more generally. Let me say the letter that went out from the ETA agency within the Department of Labor, my understanding that went out in anticipation of what would be perceived as a funding reduction, when in fact, as you just mentioned, the funding reduction did not materialize. And although we don't have a final conference bill, it appears, at least on the House side and on the Senate side, that there is the funding reduction may not materialize, in fact. And given that we have rescinded the letter, now if the funding levels change, then obviously we will have to address that. Let me say more generally, it might make sense, and if there is a Job Corps caucus, to start a discussion among the co-chairs of that caucus, because the Job Corps program, in one way, is a wonderful program that provides a lot of workforce education and can lead to jobs that can change lives. In another way, there, as the chairwoman mentioned, significant safety concerns. There are inefficiencies. There are many sole source contracts that raise concerns for me. Sole sourcing is not the traditional way to issue government contracts. And I think it is appropriate for a more fulsome discussion so that we can determine how best to use the taxpayer dollars in a way that fulfills the mission that you just mentioned, putting individuals to work.
Thank you, and thank you for your work.
Thank you, Mr. Barletta.